The Olight Prowess, let's check it out. Today we're going to take a look at the Olight Prowess. This is new from Olight and it's definitely very innovative. Olight has really been on the forefront of light technology and coming up with a lot of different ways to be able to illuminate. And guys, light is your #1 security tool, but it can be used so many different ways. The Prowess is a dual functioning light. So you have light coming out the front, gets up to 5,000 lumens. But then you can take a little switch, click it, and then it has light that comes out the bottom. Similar to a lantern, but this can be used for camping. It can be used while you're outside at dinner. There's so many different ways to have this as a light. Plus, it can be used, in a power outage type situation. There's a lot of cool features. There's a lot of accessories that come with this light. And guys, honestly, this takes it to another level. Now, I've been reviewing Olights for over 12 years. And I carry Olight as my everyday EDC since that time. And then again, with their lifetime warranty, these are excellent lights. They're high performers. And you get a 10% discount using Sootch00 with the link down below in the description. And we really appreciate Olight for sending the Prowess for this review. The Prowess from Olight. This is a very innovative light and it's multifunctional. And it has 2 different directional modes, which makes this very unique in the market. Olight is one of those companies that is just highly innovative. They're always looking to raise the bar, and they've definitely done it with this light. Now, first off, we have 6 LEDs. They're high quality LEDs. They have shallow reflectors, which gives out a really broad beam, very diffuse beam. And then we have a crenulated bezel. So if you sit this on the table and it's on, you actually have light that comes out the bottom, and so you can tell. But these do get hot. What's really cool though is right here is a little toggle switch. When I hit it, light comes out the bottom. And then we can just press and hold and we can up the lumens up to 800 lumens. And as we set it on a table, and we're going to demonstrate this a little better, we get a nice, even, broad area of light that appears on your table, or in your tent, or wherever you are, on the bumper of your car. I mean, it gives you this light, and it gives you a very nice ambient light to be able to see. And you can dial that down. Obviously, we can go back down to make it a very low lumen setting. And so you can set this to the light intensity that you want. So it's a really cool light. Now we're going to get into some of the details of that, but I wanted to up front show that because that to me is one of the biggest features of this light. But secondly, there's a ton of accessories that give this light even more capability, and we'll get into that in a minute. But let's just talk about the light itself. It's 5.63 inches in length. It's about 2 inches at the head, and it comes down to about 1 inch at the body. It's a very nice flashlight to carry. You can see these pyramid type shapes or hexagonal shapes, and honestly, I mean, it's just a beautiful light. And then we have a smooth finish up at the top. We have these grooves at the bottom. This is aircraft grade aluminum, and it has a nice hard anodized finish that holds up extremely well. You can see right here that even when you have it in your hand, it gives you a little bit of a notch to put your finger so you know where the power button is. We have a bezel that goes all the way around the head, and then of course with the crenulated bezel, this can be used in a self-defense situation, so it gives you a lot of different uses. It's not too big, and it weighs 9.49 ounces. Now to go through the lumens of the light, press and hold, and you have your moonlight setting, and that is 5 lumens. Press and hold and release, and it's 50 lumens. Press and hold and release, it's 300 lumens. Press and release, it's 1200 lumens. Double click, and you get the 5,000 lumens. I mean, it is. It's warm right here. Now, if you triple click, you get strobe. So it gives you a lot of different capability just in that part. But when we get to the backlight, we just hit our toggle, press, and it comes on. Now we can press and get a moonlight setting. And then as we just press and hold, it'll gradually go up to 800 lumens. And then it'll come down, and when you see it flash, that means it's at the bottom of the lumen setting. Again, we take it up, and it gets a really bright, even light around whatever you're doing. And then just to turn off, you just click it off. One thing too is if you don't want this to come on inadvertently for some reason, it could be a security situation, just take the light and press like you would do moonlight and just hold it. And when it cuts off, it locks out. Now you can do that in any mode. We did it in the backlight here, but obviously you can do it on the front side. And then all I have to do is just press for a second and it comes back on. So it's really easy to get back on and off. If you notice right here, we have a battery indicator. It is in green. It shows up really well in the dark. That gets down to 60% and above, it'll be in the green mode. If it goes down to orange, it's 60 to 10%. When it hits red, it's 10% to 5%. When it gets to 5%, it'll start blinking. Now we use this quite a bit last night. I mean, we had it out doing a lot of different just demonstrations, and we were working with this for well over an hour, and we still have the green mode. But we did have another flashlight out there that I didn't fully charge, so we would be able to see that orange little light. Now you have your battery indicator right here. You can see it turns into green when it's charged and ready to go. Here we've been using this a good bit. It is orange, and so it's going to turn down to red when it gets close. But I mean, you can see that really easily. And in the moonlight setting, it'll go for 20 days. And then with the moonlight setting with the bottom, it'll also go 20 days. So if you're in a survival situation or a power outage and you need to use the light, you can use it in moonlight and get enough light to where you can see, and then you'll have light for an extended period of time. Now this light is fully rechargeable, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at the battery. So I'm going to pull off the tail cap, and we have a 5,000 milliamp 3.6 volt battery. And this is a high performance battery. It's a 21700. This again is rechargeable. We're going to take a look at some of the electronics. They're usually brass, and that's what they have in here for really solid connections. So again, these do have lifetime warranties. So if something goes wrong, you can send this back and get a brand new light. But the charging system is a little different for Olight. Now this is your base, and you can actually set this in this little base, and you can put it on a table, and it's flared out some, so it really allows it to have a little more stability. What's really cool is they have a black rubberized pad that you can put here just to give it that stability on a table. Or you can come in with a double-sided 3M adhesive. You can put that on, and then you can actually attach this to a surface more permanently, even to a wall unit that sticks out, or however you want to set it up. But it gives you two different options here at the bottom. You'll also notice that there is threads. This will actually attach to a standard tripod. Your tripod has typically a bolt that comes in, and this is set to go on there, and we're going to check that out. Now here we have a standard camera tripod, and it has this bolt right here, and you can take the end right here, these threads, and then you can just thread it on. That way we can take the light and put it in here, turn it on, and we can have light shining all around us. And that's just really a cool feature. Then you can take it off, use it however you want to. Again, if you wanted just to take it and go straight to the front light and see what you need to see, go back down, just gives you some light that just kind of goes out, and again, 360 degrees. But the base also has a USB-C place right here for charging. So you can take it, plug it in here, take your light, put it in the base, and hook this into any standard USB, and you'll start to charge. But also, with the standard Olight system, it has the magnetic pad. Now this is not included, but if you have Olights already, this works to charge your light. And this really works well if you're out somewhere and you just want to have the ability to charge. Alright guys, we have the Olight Prowess. We're going to check the front end just to see how the lumens show up outside. So So we're going to start out with our initial 5 lumens. Just press and hold. And we're going to go up through the modes. And we're getting some light out here. We've got the cat in here. Go right up to the 1200 lumens. Then we're going to double click. Now we have 5000 lumens, and you can see it really brightens up this whole area, very diffused beam. I like this for getting a lot of light out there. So this is just, you know, one of those things where you get that light that's just massive. It's in a broad area. There's not any kind of hot spot, pretty much. A little bit in the center, but it's huge. And we're about 20 yards off from that tree line right there. But of course, it'll go a lot farther than that. But honestly, this is made to light up a general big area. Then again, we're going to just drop it down back to the 5 lumens. We're not getting a lot of light. You can see it going up. Gives us a nice amount of light. And really, it lights up this area out here. It's harder to see on the lens. Of course, we get it on up. And the more we bump it up, and then we get the big 5000 lumens. And again, switch it, and now we have that dual mode, which, good Lord, that's 800 lumens. And then it'll go down, and it'll click to the 5 lumens. This is a super versatile light. I love it. It also comes with a sheath, and so you can pop this in the sheath. It's a little belt clip. This is a great way to be able to carry it. I mean, it is a fairly decent sized light. But what's really cool is it comes with this little holder, and the holder actually has 3M adhesive on the back, and you can put this onto whatever surface you want to put it on. I have one in my car, and so then I can take it, push it in, and then I can hold it anywhere I want to. It stays mounted. Now you can mount this in a shop, wherever you have something that you want to attach this to. And then all you have to do is actually push down and it'll release it. And so this is a great way to be able to keep your light really handy. They do this on a couple of the other lights, and that's what I have in my Jeep. So it does give you just a number of different ways to be able to utilize this light. And to me, the accessories, again, just expand the capabilities. Now the Prowess is IPX7, which it means it is waterproof, it's submersible, it also keeps dust and debris out. And it's impact resistant up to 1 meter. Now we did not go through our standard torture test with this light. We've done that over and over with a lot of different lights. But we are going to be giving this away on Patreon, so I decided not to really scuff it up. But honestly, guys, these go through a lot, and they still keep functioning. In fact, most of the lights that I test that way are the lights that I typically use, because I know they've been through the fire. In fact, I'll have a video annotated right above where you can check out one of our torture tests that we've done on a similar light like this. And guys, seriously, I mean, we put these lights through a lot, and they just work. And of course, you can see this one really went through a lot. And I'll tell you guys, when it comes to Olight, I know that they're going to continue even after the torture test. We've had some lights that don't, and these are just excellent. And again, you do have a lifetime warranty on their lights. Now guys, with the 360-degree beam that goes around while you're sitting at the table, you want to sit outside, have dinner, or you just want to get outside and read, enjoy the weather, and of course, you know, during the summertime and spring, it makes it really nice to get outside. Obviously, you know, it just gives it enough light, and 800 lumens is really bright. In fact, you can read with that kind of lighting system. But if you're camping or hiking, I mean, that's another thing about these lights. You know, putting it on a bumper while you're trying to work on something. Setting it up on a fence post or doing whatever, wherever you are and you have a place to put it, it just allows you to be able to see. If you're in your car, obviously you have lights in your car, but if you need that extra light, this gives you another capability. And again, you can mount it to your car. I mean, it gives you the tools to be able to mount this just like I have with this inside my Hummer. I mean, I've got this light attached and I have the holster ready to go. I need to take it, I can just pick it up and go. And with the Prowess, I can use that beam of light to come out of the bottom, or if I'm searching for something, I can use the front light. Now the price on the Olight Prowess is $139.99. Again, you get 10% discount using Sootch00 with the affiliate link down below in the description. But it's not only the light that you're getting, you're also getting all the different accessories that go with it, and this really gives this, again, a lot of capability to use it and to fit your lifestyle, whatever you're doing. Guys, Olight just keeps innovating, and this is definitely one of those that's outside the box. I mean, you've got that light right up front. You can find things. You can use it as security. 5,000 lumens. I mean, it'll really bright up the night. And again, light is your #1 security tool. But light can also be used for having dinner outside. You're camping. You put it in a tent. I mean, this is so versatile. And that's one of the cool things that Olight does, is with the accessories around this light, it just makes it more capable. And it's just one of those things that where you need light, you've got multiple choices. And again, a big thank you to Olight for sending the Prowess for this review. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Weapons lights, you name it. Olight is a fit on handguns, lights that fit on rifles. I mean, you know, it just fits everywhere. It just fits all over the place. Fits on your nose. The Olight Prowess. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Here is your recharging pad. Okay, hang on. This is a multi-functional type light. It's definitely more different. I found out about this a few years ago. What am I saying? What am I saying? Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Golly.